Hi, welcome to my home. I'm Anija Roberts. So this home is something that we built in 2016. When we were thinking of building this home, we did not want a big home. We wanted a home that we can actually maintain and manage. And very essential was for us to have a space outside. Both me and my husband are grown up in the city where we did not have much of greenery outside, and our simple ideology was, to at least have one guava tree outside, and we should be able to pluck a guava and eat and enjoy that. So this is our veranda. When we were planning for the house, we were very particular to have a outside space and a veranda specifically, because in Kerala, if you see the homes, they always have a veranda, and I really liked the concept of a veranda. And we were very particular that we need to have a nice garden view here. And to be very honest, this is where all our family, friends come together and gather. We don't even get inside. It's all here that we all gather together here, and even if it's for a barbecue. So all action happens here. All that you see here is something we picked over many years. They're very basic, simple. We wanted to keep it very simple and eco-friendly. So whatever you see here is something that we've been using for many years now. So if you've even seen the decor, it's nothing fancy. That's something that I would have even picked by the bank of a river when we have gone for a trip, and I really like the shape of it and something that I like to place. This is my painting. I generally paint. It's my hobby, and when I am actually free, over many years, I have even done a small course in fine arts. So that is something which is my passion, apart from my profession. This living tree is something that I would like to show. Is basically the first thing that we picked when we went to pick our tile. Both my husband and myself, we really liked the piece, but we were not sure where it's going to be. But this is where it is today. So this is our living room, where the entertainment of television and everything is here, and we spend a lot of time in the evenings. So if you actually look at this space, I've studied in Christ College, so Christ School and Christ College. If you have seen Christ, they always have the concept of using Sadar Ali stones in their construction. I was always in love with Sadar Ali stones and using natural material. So when we wanted to build a home, we were very particular that we use a natural material and have more of eco-friendly things, to even for the construction, in fact, making it a little vernacular kind of a construction. So this is a Sadar Ali stone, and it actually cools our home very much. Even when it is peak summer, the temperature inside the home is actually 2 to 3 degrees lesser than the street. So we've seen that clearly, when living here. And if you see, the decor is something that we have picked over many years with our travel. I've tried to keep it very minimal, and my home decor is basically only plants. So if I just remove all the plants out, you won't find any decor. So when we thought about having a space for us to sit, we were very clear that we didn't want too many furnitures, and this was the best thing that would suit this space, because it's a L-shaped, and our home is not a very big area. So for this was the perfect thing that we could actually choose. It's a Nelambur teak wood furniture, and the colors, tones is always something very earthy that I always prefer to choose, and the material is kind of a rug material. It's just simple cotton, and that is something that I always choose for everything that we as we wear also. Is something that we always like to use. So now we are entering our dining space. It's a very small space which is only for 4. My 2 daughters, husband and myself, we wanted to have a simple 4-seater itself, so that it is more close and more cozy. We created small space in the wall so that we can keep some small souvenirs that we always pick from our travels. A lot of things that you see here goes back to our memory and some of our travels and trips that we have been to. And we like to keep it very eco-friendly with the materials and whatever we want to keep at home. So if you actually see this, this is from my student days actually. This is from Pondicherry when I had travelled as part of a competition. So this is very, very old, almost 25 years old. This is again from Pondicherry, but with my cousins when I was there for a trip is something that we picked. So things that you see here is all something that takes us back to our memory lane with a lot of maybe a travel, a trip, or something that we would have actually, that would have touched us. So this is our backyard. It's a small vegetable patch and fruits garden that we wanted to create. So that is actually the grapes. We have black grape as well as the white grape, and we wanted to actually grow some basic vegetables. It can even be simple as the beans and the tomatoes. We just harvested all the carrots and beetroots last week, and we're planning to again put some seeds of spinach. Basically, the whole element is to teach our kids also to grow some food, some basic, some simple food even in their own garden. And we always enjoy eating the vegetables that we actually get to cook from our garden, and that is something that I really want our kids also to learn. It's a mental block, I feel, that people think that in a small space they cannot have a garden area. This is something that I think we broke. We always wanted to have a garden area outside. Maybe we compromised with one bedroom, but it is so worth it because the kind of time and the kind of experience we get to have spending time in the garden is something so special. It is also very close to nature, wherein we get a lot of birds coming in the morning, the butterflies and the bees, and the girls get to experience all of that. Is something that is made it all worthwhile. So it is so doable if you want to have a space outside. Even when you have a smaller area, if you plan it really well, it is all doable. Thank you for being a part of my home tour, and for more such content you can always subscribe to LBB's Homely newsletter.